Hello there, listeners. Here is Maya speaking. Today is June 30, 2025. Today, I had a meeting with the state, or more precisely, the representative of the state, which is in a way the state, I guess. Um, I was going to the employment office, which I've been visiting since I've got lost my job, which was the event that made me start this podcast. I was going there every week and put my ID number in computer, put my finger on a scanner, which is incredibly creepy, but okay, and get like a little note saying, "We didn't find you any job. Go home and keep on searching." And every end of the month, they gave me some money. Not anymore. They're not giving me any more money, which is I guess, it makes sense. They say like, okay, if you get fired, if you lose your job, we will give you some money until you find a better job or another job. Um, but we're not gonna do it forever. Like, you need to get a job, and they've been giving me money for like few months, almost 6 months, I think. Um, And yeah, it's a question if I want money from the state, because it's like acknowledging the state and being supported by it is giving it power in a way. It's giving it acknowledgement as me as an anarchist. I'm not in favor of the state. I'm in the favor of the people that are under this state, but I'm not in the favor of having a state. I think it's an idea that abusing the people energy in a way that is not supporting them. Um, Especially here in Israel. I'm living in Israel, and here, if I'm supporting the state, it means I'm supporting the military, and it's mean that I'm supporting many terrible stuff. Or if I'm even if I'm cooperating with the state, so I'm cooperating with the military, and if I'm being supported by the state, in a way, you can say I'm being supported in a way maybe by the military, even though that's a bit more twisted around. Um, so yeah, it's a question. Like, I don't want to have any connection with the state. I don't want to have any connection with the authority, because I'm trying to get out of the matrix. You see, I see authority as a system that abuse people energy, which is, if you go to the first episode, it's like a matrixy like thing for me. So why did I took their money when they gave me like the unemployed money? Um, because they taking taxes from me. That's my thinking. That's like my the logic that lead me to do this is that those guys are taking money. Like, if I earn money, they take a certain percent of it for themselves to do whatever they want with it, including terrible wars and other terrible stuff. I don't want to give them their money. I don't want any connection with them. I don't want to put my energy in there. That's exactly the point. So if they saying like, okay, we will give you money now, I see it as a way of getting my money back after being robbed in a way. So this is why I was going so far to the employment office to get my unemployment money, and now they don't give me this money anymore. So I tried another thing, which is not like an unemployed budget, but it's like um, a promise of like um, it's called look, it's the other page. In Hebrew, it's called avtachat הכנסה. It's mean like that we make sure that you have income, that you can live. It's like a governmental service that the idea is that people will live. They have like minimum amount of money that they can live from. Like, I guess, to take people off the street in a way. Like, keeping help, like, if you really don't manage anything, they will like help you keep your head above the water, which seems like a very nice thing to do, right? It's like socialistic. It's like, look, very positive. I guess you can also see it, as a way of if they help people keep their head above the water, then they maybe they keep themselves from having like a whole bunch of lunatics and drugs addicts and like just messed up people that they need to deal with in a way. Because yeah, in a way Israel is still socialistic, even though not much, but yeah. So I went there and I told them, well, I didn't find any job. I don't have like the unemployment budget anymore, and I don't have any job. I tried, and it was a very interesting meeting because in the end of the day, as I said in the beginning, I met the state, but I also met a representative of the state that is like a meeting point between a state and a person. I met a person. Her name is Jamila. She was very kind. The person was very kind. I met a person that I felt that want to help me. Um, um, and she was holding some tool that the state gave her to help me, and it was interesting. It was interesting to have this discussion with the state and the state representative saying like, I don't have any income, and she's saying like, why don't you have any income, why don't you go to work? And I said like, I will be honest, I'm not getting so well in the system. What can I do? I can. I didn't went that far with the conversation, but if I go farther, I will say I'm I'm not, if I'm going and pushing myself into the system, well, first it's not working well. I'm not like I'm being fired every time, but also I'm being fired because I'm suffering. I'm just not doing good in the system. I'm suffering. It doesn't fit me. It doesn't fit me, and when I'm stuck in a place that I'm not fit, I'm suffering. What can I do? I want to have like food and like just energy to live from, but I'm not getting. I'm not managing to find my way in this system. She told me. I think she was like, I don't know if she told me like that she understand, but it kind of felt that she understand. But still, she held certain tools that the state gave her, and she told me, like, I you have to go to work. If you sign into this program, it's mean that every work that we will send you to, you have to go and try it. Uh, you have to go and make your best. If it doesn't work, then we will give you some money to live from. But you have to try. Um, and they said another thing. She said another very interesting thing. She said that they will also send me to qualifications to all kind of jobs. It's mean like, look, we want you to be able to support yourself, but it's have to be that you give your energy to the system in order for us to give you this support. So either you do what we tell you that you do. If we need someone to be a waiter or to put gas in cars or to do farmering job or factory job, this is what you do because this is what we need you to do now. And if we need you to be qualified for some uh, more like sophisticated kind of a system need, so you will put your time and energy in these qualifications that we can use you. It's interesting. I don't know. I don't have any like. It was an interesting experience. And I don't have anything like black and white to say about it. I think um, it felt kind in a way. Um, yeah, like if you want to be a part, we will help you be a part. And in another way, it's kind of feel like kind of abusing kind of a thing, like you want to be able to live. You want the society to give you the support that you need to have like basic living. Well, then you have to be our slave. Go work in factory, fill gas, do what we tell you to do. Put your energy not where your heart tell you to put it, but where we need you right now. Kind of um, I wonder, like I say, like okay, well, it's their system. They have their energy. They can ask me to, like, they're offering me a deal in a way. If you do what we say, we will give you support. Like we're not. They're saying like we're not like crucially naturally bound with you in a way that we have to answer your basic needs in a way like family. A family, it doesn't matter if they want you to give energy to the family, but if you don't, they will still support you because they naturally have like a deep belonging with you. that you know that supporting is not something that is depend on what you do or not do. But they say like, we're not a family, we're not your family, we're here, we can offer you a deal that maybe will be good for you and maybe not, but we offer you a deal. You give us your energy, you get the support. And it seems well, it's sad that society treat you as a like as someone to make a deal with and not like as a family. But it's I guess it's fair, it feels very fair, I have to say. What's not fair is they're not asking me before they take taxes. I think if they say like, we can either offer you this kind of a deal, or either like just disconnect, you cannot be a part if you don't want. We don't take taxes and we don't give you anything. How about that? Maybe that's a deal that I will take. I think I would, especially with a state as Israel. But they're not offering me that. So it's like, yeah, it seems fair if you look at that part, but it's not like just take the deal or not. It's like the first part of the deal, what they're taking away from me, taxes and all, it's not under negotiate. Like I cannot discuss it with them. They force they take money from me, they take energy from me without asking me, without giving me the options. But then when I ask to get energy, to get support, then let's see if you do what we want you to do for that. So yeah, that was that's some thought about my meeting with the state and the state representatives today. Um, Hope you see the connection um, with all this adventure of searching for my way out of the matrix. It feels connected. It seems to be. I think I can also explain why it is connected, but you can also just check out the earlier episode if you're interested. I think it's quite there. Um, that's it. Except that, uh, my home doing fine, I guess. Look at the door. Remember that I show you how the door was like half built. Now it's like really nicely built, and the garden looked good. And I got like hoses, so I can take some water from my neighbor in a low cost. Um, and now I don't need to pay to the tractor to do all this gasoline stuff to get water, so it's nice. So I'm taking less money off water, and seems that the wild pigs have been in the garden, and tomatoes need to be waterized. So yeah, I will go back to this kind of stuff. Thank you, listeners, for listening. Bless us all.